What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you why BlackRock recently added to its position, the real reason why they recently added to their position. Then I will show you the news that might be the driver, short-term driver for the Mullen Automotive to the upside. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So first of all, guys, I want to apologize because as you can hear, my voice is completely ruined, and this is because I'm sick and it is some kind of virus. It is very difficult for me to do any videos, but anyways, I will definitely do it. And let's start with the price chart. So I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we might see another leg to the upside if we will see the short-term news from David Misery and from Mullen Automotive that might drive the price of this asset higher. Definitely from this point we had an opportunity to hit higher targets, and the stop loss was right here at this very the lowest point, and as you can see we touched it once right here. Let me show it to you more thoroughly. We touched it right here and we broke it to the downside. So definitely it was not the best setup, but previously when I made my video before my previous video, I caught this exact movement to the downside that saved you about 28%, or depending on your position, it might bring you about 28% of potential profit. And from this point, I've told you that this asset might gain two digits profit to the upside, and from this point it gained about 13%, and definitely it was a very good bounce. So, and what should we expect next from the technical standpoint, I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. If you type in Google search bar MULN stock and switch to news tab folder, you will not find any news that were published recently. All of them are about 1 week or even 4 weeks old, and that's why we have lack of news from the social media. And we don't have any news from their official press release section, and we don't have any news from the David Misery Twitter account or from Mullen Automotive Twitter account as well. And this means with the lack of news, definitely this asset goes lower, and it is for 100% predictable. And let me show you some interesting detail. First of all, on fintel.io you can find that recently BlackRock added to its position, and let me show you somewhere here. BlackRock added to its position 0.52%, and right now they own about $7.5 million in value in Mullen Automotive. And a lot of people might think that BlackRock is a huge company that believes in Mullen and believes in its future, but let me show you this data. We are on the fintel.io, and we are, as you can see, on a BlackRock page. And right here you can see all the companies that were bought by BlackRock, and right here you can see that Mullen Automotive is also in this list, and they own about 0.0002% in their portfolio in Mullen. And let me compare it with the more so-called affordable numbers. For example, if you have $100,000 in cash, your position in Mullen, if you want to own 0.0002% of your portfolio, your position will cost only 20 cents. This means it is not their crucial position, it is just their risky hedging position, and because of this you cannot rely on this increase in their ownership by 0.52%, and with a total value of $7.56 million. It is not the case where BlackRock is betting big on Mullen, and that is why you still have to be very cautious. And let me show you some news that might be a short-term and medium-term catalyst. Right here you can see another picture of their 10 vans that were located in Tunica plant, and there is 7 vehicles in first row and 3 vehicles in second row, and definitely it might be quite it is still might be quite good short-term catalyst, because some people might think that they can produce these vehicles or they can sell these vehicles, and if they start to sell these vehicles, definitely it will be a very good sign that this company is on its path to first sales, and definitely in general this might be a quite decent short-term catalyst. On top of that, let me show you that on evedition.com on February 25th we can find this article, and it is something like advertisement of their class 1 truck, and as you can see right here, we don't have much information, but still it might be quite good when minor websites give a credit to Mullen Automotive. On top of that, let me show you right here on a Reddit thread related to Mullen, you can find that Ken Morningstar published this tweet, and let me show you in details in his Twitter account. We are switching to electric vans for our fleet at Morningstar Electric. Spoke with Mullen today, and it's looking like I will be able to purchase a M1 by the end of summer. We are going to be installing loop chargers out of them in Florida, and very excited about the future. But if you dig deep inside this tweet, you can find that one of the question was how many vans, and he answered adding 2 and swapping out 4 as we can. So it is not the biggest purchase ever, it is just 2 vans, and they can sell them, for example, these vans. But in general it also might be quite decent catalyst for the upcoming week. On top of that, let me show you this information. Clay Okabayashi published this on his LinkedIn account, and this information is related to Work Truck Week 2023, and Mullen Automotive will be on this exhibition, and definitely this might also be quite good short-term catalyst for this company, and this means we can rely in a short-term, at least in a short-term perspective, to see a bounce of its price. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me switch to indicators, and let me switch to daily time frame. Right here you can see that this movement to the downside doesn't have many retracements. The majority of these candles are red, and right here you can see that MACD indicator is starting to lose its negative momentum, and this means when we'll see several first ticks to the upside, definitely it will be a movement to the upside for this asset. And where we can catch this trade, in my opinion, from this range, from range of about 23.15 cents, we can start to accumulate the position to this range of support at roughly 20.88 cents. And definitely it is a very risky trade, but in general I have to say that the upside potential for the retracement is quite decent, because if we don't have any retracements from this swing high to this swing low, and if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this point to this one, we can see the bounce to following levels. If we will have the bounce from this current range, we might hit 26.7 cents or even 29.28 cents, which implies from our current price, from the lowest point, about 18% of potential profit and about 30% of potential profit. So definitely it might be quite decent bounces to the upside, but everything depends on the upcoming news, and in my opinion the bounce will happen this week. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up.